Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another indie comic review, and in this indie comic review I'm covering one titled Blade in the Dark, which is issue 3. So jumping into first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside of the story? In some essence it does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. I'll now move into the internal art of the story as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end. And also what's happening with the cast of characters. So as the story begins, or we move into the beginning of the story, we have the main character along with someone that he's picked up along the way, who's also like a bit of a trickster. If it's one thing that I would really criticize this story about, it needs to remember to address the first names of the main character and whoever else might be with him, just to make it a little bit easier to follow. So this is the beginning, and they're on their way basically to what looks to be a mine. So if I remember, in the last issue, we ended up meeting with this character's sister, and now something is now happening with his sister, to which she's been possessed by a goddess that's in this particular realm. And last but not least, we move towards the end, to which the brother, or the main person in this, has to basically fight his way against the bad guy's minions, and in a way attempt to free his sister, to which the way he might have to free his sister and also free her of the possession, yeah, I'm gonna have to put it straight, he might have to actually kill her even though he doesn't want to, and no doubt that will take an effect in the next issue. So, for the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10, as it's pretty consistent with the art that's used. Now to move into the area of the story, to which we move into the first area, which is time. And for the area of time, we have several days later, and that's like addressed at basically the first page that you look on in this story. Next is the location. It was really hard to make out the locations, and so hence it was not really mentioned at all as to where this character went to or where this is actually occurring in Japan. The cast of characters, we had Elandra, which is actually the name of the goddess. I think it was meant to be the goddess of the earth, and then there's Musuku. This isn't the main character, but it's one of the characters that appear in the series, or that has appeared in the series. For the overall story rating in this, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. I really hope that in the next issue, it cleans up pretty much the errors that it's made before in previous issues and corrects it for the last issue. Well, until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.